What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 different cryptos today. We're talking about 12 coins, KCS for Babu, VELO for the Unleavened Baptist, VeChain for Fashion Fabby, Luna Classic for Mr. Party Boy, that's Mr. Party Boy to you, VARA, VARA for Wandering for Treasure, XRP for Sith Ewok, WOJAK, and COQ for Mug Music, DGB for, it's either Ladle or Ladell. It might be Ladell. I think it's Ladell. Uniswap for Chris Wildfong, KSM for Drapier Johnson, and LPT for EK. 11 coins. I'm going to leave the list in the description. I will leave timestamps as I normally try to. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this, you guys. I do request videos normally 3 days a week, but this is, I think, the 4th day in a row that I've done requests. But I had priorly taken a week off of requests because life was just busy, man. I had fallen behind, so it took me 4 days to catch up. And, well, here we are. Only 11 requests tonight. So let's get going on this. Hit that like button, and enough of me talking. KCS. Yes, I do like KCS. #1 distinguished wrecked Babu. I really do. If we look from this, let's see, relative high to the relative low, it's not the best look on it. It wouldn't surprise me if you went lower. I actually want to get this fib thrown on there too. Oh, that's not what we wanted. There we go. Low to high. Okay, that's, yeah. Projecting the 50. You would hope that your best case scenario, you find support down here around $8 to $7.50, right? That's the hope. $8 to $7.50, you find support there, move up, get a double bottom, right? If not, you're going to move down to about $6.30 to $5.66. Okay, that's what this weekly RSI looks like. If a move down like that got you into the oversold zone, I wouldn't be surprised if you saw a lower low. And if you did see a lower low, based on where you are in the RSI, I think you'd probably hit that 630 area. That's probably where you'd find support, even a little bit below that or above it. I don't think you'd go all the way to 566. I'm going to call for that personally. That is what I'm going to call for. I hope I'm wrong. I hope you do find a double bottom, but I do think you're moving lower one way or another. Daily RSI looks sad. You probably do move up a little bit from here first, right? You might move up to about, let's say, 950 to 975, and then you move down. That's my thoughts. That's KCS for the short term. VELO. Oh wait, but you wanted me to do all-time high predictions. Let's do that then. All right. And I actually want to make sure. Let's do this on KuCoin, because that'll have the all-time history. And this is KuCoin's coin, so if it's on KuCoin, I trust this price action a little bit more. That's not a bad look there, honestly. I don't mind that as much. Anyways, all-time high predictions, I'd give it $51 to $105. That's my genuine expectation. It absolutely could see higher prices than that. Absolutely, it could. Let's see, what did it do last time from its all-time high to all-time low? Well, that's not really that conducive, is it? Let's see, from a low point to a high point, perhaps. You saw an overall growth of a 90x, 91x actually. Okay, 91x from a low point to a high point here. That's dramatically lower. So perhaps you do see a lot of growth. KCS isn't the lowest market cap coin, but it's definitely not the highest. You might reach for your 185 to 235 area. I don't know if you see a 90x this time, but if you were, I would actually think that you'd go up a little bit higher than a 90x. Maybe you see something like 116x up to 416. The most confident answer I would have, honestly, because this just seems a little bit too low for K. I mean, it could happen. This might, I don't know. It seems a little bit too low in my opinion, but who knows? Just because it's my opinion doesn't mean it has to go beyond that. But the minimum target would be 51, $105. That's technically your expected area, but I have a funny feeling you're going to go closer to about $200, 180. I should say 230 to 180, somewhere in there. So that's KCS. A little bit longer on that because we had that long-term prediction. VELO for the Unleavened Baptist here. All right. Weekly RSI. Looking weak, but you do have a lower low with a higher low, right? You are down in this area. Come on, man. An area that you have found support a few times, found resistance, finding support now potentially. You don't have to go to your oversold zone. I don't think you need to. but from a low to a high, I think you are going to move up, and then I think you're going to move down, which is what a lot of coins look like they're going to do. I think you'll move up to about 1 cent. You're at 0.00859. You're at 0.859 cents right now. You're going to move up to about 1 cent. Previous area of support, right where the 382 is. Bouncing off your 0.5 to your 382, finding resistance there, and then moving down to your 618 area is a very, very common thing to do. So that's what I'm going to guess for VELO, is that you're going to move down to about a half cent before you get moving, before you get going again. Let's see what you did the last time, right, from the cycle low here in December of 2022. You moved down to your 786. So all I'm asking for is a step above that, your 61869 area, from about half a cent, 0.52 cents to 0.42 cents, somewhere in that range. That's my thoughts on VELO. Over the weeks, over the months, over the days though, up to a cent and then down. That's my thoughts. VET for Fashion Fabby. VeChain, gotta love it, man. All right, VeChain having a little bit of a good time here on this cycle so far. Below your 236, I don't like that so much. Let's look. Let's see if there's a better chart. More history. No, there's not. I mean, there probably is, but you're finding support at an area that looks good enough to me. Low to high, 61869. Yeah, that does look fine, I think. Looking at the weekly RSI, yeah, buddy, you look good. Double bottom, come on, man. Off of your, basically right off your oversold zone, an area that you have found support time and time again. I like it. I do like it, actually. I don't think that you move lower. I think this one actually looks like it wants to move up. Daily RSI looks disgusting, though, so you need to start seeing some progress. Really, I'd like to see you get above 3.2 cents, essentially. If you can get above there and maintain above there for a few days, I would have a lot of confidence that that is the low. So that's your goal. Get above 3.2 cents. I do think you're on your way up right now. Yeah, I think so. VET. Luna Classic for Mr. Party Boy, right? It's Mr. Party Boy to you and me. Luna Classic. At its low. There you go. Probably found its low. I don't think it'll go. Oh, it could. Okay. I don't know if it goes lower than that low, but it might go lower than the current price, right? You might see this thing come down to its oversold zone and bounce from there. Let's look at the daily. It's not the best looking RSI right now, but you always look your worst before you start to do good. You always look your best before you start to do bad with these things. So high to low, and you do. You look very bad right now. If that is the low, your next target area to beat would be about 40816. Let's pretend and think that you're going to go there, right? And really, if you can get above there, I think you are probably going to move to 301. That's actually the area that I'd be focusing on for your next area. If you could break above there and not reject, then cool, this downside's over. But if you reject there, right, it's kind of, well, that's not the straightest line. If you reject there, right, it's kind of like in correspondence with this downtrend that you're in. It's just a lower high. So you want to break above 301. That's your ultimate goal. And I think you are moving up right now. I want to look at the 4 hour. Yeah, I think you are. So good job, Luna C. I think so. No. VARA. Wow. That's not a good look, actually. That's a very bad look. I don't like this thing. I would stay away from it. No offense, wandering for treasure. You've wandered too far, my friend. However, you probably are at a relative area of lows. Yes, you could go a little lower, of course. People hate when I say that. Yo, maybe you do, maybe you don't. It's like, well, do you know? I don't know. I'm not going to say definitely. This is definitely the low. You are definitely going to go up higher, because then I'm lying to you. I'm not going to lie to you. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Nobody knows. If you are going to move up, the target area that you'd want to break would be about 5.65 cents. I don't know if you go there. You might go to your 100 and then reject. It's hard to say. This is not the best looking chart right now, but the RSI does look a little bit productive. However, you do have higher highs with lower highs. That is hidden bearish divergence. That's not a good thing. So first and foremost, get up here, break above 5.62 cents. If you can, then that probably is your low. If not, if you reject here, or you reject here, even any lower prices, you're probably going to go either down to your 1414, which is at 2.8 cents, or all the way down to your 1618, which is at about 2.15 cents. So tasks, goals in mind, 4-hour RSI does look good. I think you will move up from here. I actually do, yes. So that's good. Really look to move above that 5.62 cent area. That's your goal right now, okay? You might move there and reject. Just because you move there doesn't mean it's good. If you move there and reject, that would actually imply that you have a lower low to go. But if you break above there, that is good. And I want to be completely clear, I suppose, right? Let's just get this out of the way. Just because, and it's actually 5.66 cents, I'm sorry. Just because you reject here doesn't mean it's going to lower lows. You could bounce off your 100, an area that you found support on before, and then continue to go up. But if you reject here and you break below your 100, then yes, you probably are going to go lower. There's hope, I suppose, that you could find support at the 1272, but still that would be an immaculate drop compared to where you'd be up here. And then even more so if you were to go lower. So just things to keep in mind. Definitely request this one again if you break above that 886, the 5.66 cent area. XRP is our next one. XRP at the request of Sith Ewok. What's up, Sith Ewok? Long time no see, my man. Right at the oversold zone. Let's see here. I think XRP's found its low, man. I think that was it. I really do. I'm very confident that that was its low. 786 tipped. A lot of cryptos are doing that, right? Where they like literally tip their 786 after. By the way, that's after holding the 618 for so long. Like that makes sense to me that you would hold that. So high point to a low point. Right on your 0692. Gotta love it, man. Gotta love it. Yeah, I think that's your low. You're probably moving up. Don't expect XRP to be exciting anytime soon, but don't discount it, man. A lot of people treat XRP like it's dead in the water, but I do think it could see new all-time highs this cycle. I really do. From a high to a low, you know, your next target area, obviously, oh man, rejecting your 618, coming down to your 382 and finding support is a really nice formula for breaking above your 618 and going up to your 786, 886 areas. So you just bounce off your 786. Let's act like this is the next target area, $1.66. Don't expect that to happen anytime soon, but it really could happen by the end of this year. It might happen by the end of this year. Certainly, I think that you can see new all-time highs by the end of this cycle, but that's the goal, actually, is get here or higher, $1.66 by the end of the year or higher. On a day-to-day basis, yes, I think you're moving up. I think we've established that with calling this the low. Week-to-week basis, absolutely, I think you're moving up, right? And the more short-term, I guess, the things that you'd have to look forward to from this high to this low would be, you know, 57.8 cents, 60 cents, stuff like that. Break above there, and then it's good. So, WOJAK. Good old WOJAK, baby. Market cap, 1 year. Yeah, this is it. For Mug Music. What's up, Mug? All right, cool. Nice. Found support right at 618 a couple times, then you moved up. Moving on up. Nice, WOJAK. Good job. Good job, man. Higher highs. You might go down a little bit more. It wouldn't surprise me. Based off of this trend, it looks like you have lower to go. Absolutely, it does. From a low point here to a high point here. You found support right at your 618, right? We already did that. I don't know why I drew that again, but from a low point here to a high point here, going a little bit lower down to your 618 at 3064 to 3066. That makes sense to me. You're at 30875 now. Your RSI could afford that too, I think. Let's look at the daily. It looks like, I don't know. It kind of looks like it wants to go down, but it's not the best looking, but you are holding above this 40, which is a nice look in itself. Let's look at the 4-hour. I think you're going down. Yeah, I think so. That's okay. Just a little bit lower, right? You're still maintaining this nice looking kind of channel up, so I think so. That's what you're going to do. Next would be COQ. Little COQ in you. I don't know why, but Dex Screener has been slow for me over the past couple days. Let's do that one. I just want to make sure, actually, I did the right one. See what I mean? It's like so slow. I don't get it. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think that's the right one. We got the RSI pulled up here, so definitely one that I've used before. Come on, man. There we go. I swear, is it just me or is Dex Screener being a little bit glitchy right now? I don't mind the RSI. You know, I'd like it if you got above the 50, but I don't mind it. Probably moving down because Daddy Doge and Mommy Shiba are moving down. Probably near a low point though, right? It kind of makes sense. Low to high. This one's a bit harder. Let's look at the 4 hour. Might give us some more. I think you are moving up momentarily. Whether or not this is your low, it remains to be seen. I'm not convinced that it is. I'm not convinced that it isn't. It could be your low. Get above, what is that? 502032. Get above there, stay above there, and I'll be convinced that's your low. If not, if you reject there, then perhaps you do go lower, or maybe you come back down to your 1272. Time will tell, but that's your goal. 0.0, I guess 502032. That's your target area. Really though, I'd actually like to see you get above 5022. That's like your previous support zone, and even a little bit of a resistance zone back there. Technically speaking, the 886, but from a price perspective, that 502205 area would make more sense for an area to look forward to breaking. I do think you're moving up though in the more immediate terms. So hopefully you do move up there and you start to move past it even. DGB for Liddell. Did you bite? Oh, such a sad chart, man. Did you bite? Oh, it was one of the more promising cryptos of its time, right? And it's been a little bit lackluster, but sometimes those ones, man, they need an extra cycle to get that oomph up in them, right? Let's see. High there to low. I don't know if I like that look. Rejected the 382. I don't know if I like that look, man. Digibite, those all-time highs that I had in mind, they might not be as fruitful as I was hoping. I do like the daily RSI. I do think you're moving up from here. Okay. Man, it's being glitchy. I think Dex Screener made it glitchy. I don't know what it is, man. The internet for me has been glitchy lately, hasn't it? The past like few videos I've made. 1 cent is your next target area. Get up there. If not, man, you're in real trouble, Digibite. Like if you break this low, I think you're in real trouble. So get up above 1 cent, man. That's all I gotta say. And I think you will. I think you will move up there, but if not, it's not good. Uniswap, Coinbase. Nice. Nice. Yeah, very nice. I think it found its low. I think Uniswap has found its low. From a low point, relatively speaking, to a high point, relatively speaking. Nice, yes. Yes, man, yeah. I think so. I like your weekly RSI too. It looks great. Daily RSI looks good. Next target area would be the green line, the 123 daily moving average, which happens to be at the 382 right now. Let's just say $9.70. That's your next target area. You're at $8.13 now. I think you're moving up. Uniswap, good job. For Chris Wildfong, forgot to give the shout out. I know I did it in the beginning, but I've been giving them as I'm going anyways. So, Kusama for Drapier Johnson. You know, I wonder, is this the bullish bat? Is it? Ooh, it might be the bullish bat, you guys. We might have a bullish bat pattern upon us. Hold on. It's not perfect, okay? I will say it's not perfect, but it's pretty damn close. It is pretty damn close. I think it's fine. I feel confident saying that that's the low. Nice bounce off your oversold zone. Yeah, man. At which case, I think your next target area would actually be up here at your $32.32 area. Gotta love those numbers, man. I'm going to take it from here to the low. maybe 40 bucks, man. Let's stick around. I'd say actually I feel more comfortable saying about $34. $34 to $40 is your next target area. If you can get above $40, we might be looking at $56 and then obviously even beyond that, but looking like you want to move up as well. This might be the winner for tonight. I think it looks like it wants to grow the most in the shortest amount of time, unless I'm wrong. But Drapier Johnson, didn't you win another one recently? Maybe you were like second place. I forget. LPT USD. Yeah, I like Kusama. I think that one looks good. There's a few of them that look good in here though, right? But definitely that one intrigued me the most. Lower lows in the RSI. This one might take you, Drapier Johnson. EK, you might have a winner here. We'll see. We'll see. $13 there. Oh man, live peer. Hold up now. I might have spoken too soon, guys. On Kusama. Low to a high. 786 broke right through it. I don't like that. I don't like it as much now. I don't like that you broke below your 618 immediately and you actually back tested it as resistance. I don't like that. And your daily RSI does look disgusting. So 4 hour, not a fan. Not a fan of the 4 hour, no. Yeah, okay, well, Drapier Johnson, by the skin of your teeth, man, you won this one. Kusama definitely looks like it's the winner. So shout out to Drapier Johnson on that one. This one does look like it wants to move lower. As far as how low does it go, I don't know. I would say at least 1052, perhaps 936 could be where you go. But the way that it looks, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It kind of looks like you want to move down even lower than that, maybe down to $7.08, even $6.12. It's hard to say, but that double top is disgusting. The weekly RSI doesn't look too happy with you. I want to get this overall low to the overall high here. It's hard to say. Let's hope that you hold 1052. I'm going to give it that. I think it does hold 1052. And I'm not just saying that because I'm saying let's hope, but beyond that here, let's put it there, right? The line right here at this 886, this little line right here. Right, we're going to put it right there. I'm going to delete these fibs so that you can kind of see what I'm seeing. Previous areas of support for one, previous areas of resistance, and support. So 1057, 1052, 1050, whatever. Around the green line to the 123 weekly moving average, a higher low. Let's hope that holds. That seems about right to me. And then it's in trajectory with this kind of trend. So probably moving down a little bit, and that's okay. Congratulations to Drapier Johnson on the winner tonight. There's a lot of good ones that look good, though. You know, Uniswap looks good. COQ looks relatively good, temporarily speaking. I think, was it VARA or VET? That looked good, too. I forget. There's a few of them out there. But anyways, guys, take care. I'll see you on the next one. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you want to see more. Bye-bye.